Hey guys, welcome back to Brother Jay's Card Finds. I just went and bought a very small collection, a shoebox worth, for 20 bucks. Had it at 30, I offered 20, he was good with that. Main reason I bought it was, well, the 87 update tin, it had all the big cards in it. I asked him specifically if it had McGuire, McGriff, and Maddox, and it did. He showed me pictures. So, and I double-checked it before I took them. So, yeah. So, give me some time to go through these, and then I'll hopefully do some kind of video. Thanks. All right, guys. Welcome back. Brother Jay Card Finds. Here's basically what I got in the box. So, we'll do it kind of in order, but not quite. Well, I guess we'll move this one over this way a little bit. And then we'll try to move this one into frame. Oops, except I just lost half the cards. So you guys can see what exactly I got in this box. So bear with me a second while I pick up the rest of these. Okay. All right. So sorry about that. A little clumsy, but that's all right. We got it. All right. Well, first of all, I gotta move this stuff out of the way so I can show you guys. Alright, so here we go. First of all, we had 168 and we had 179. So one for the 60s, one for the 70s. Some early 80s, couple 82 Donruss, 82 Fleer, 83 Donruss, some 84 Tops. I checked those to see if any were needed for my set, and they weren't. Some 85 Tops, and a couple 86, Terry Francona, Moose Haas, and Bill Gullickson. So I did not need any of those, so they're going into the box. Also, there was a small group of Bowman, but nothing that, well, like I'm saying, this is all the rejects. And then I'll show you the good stuff. So, oops, sorry. Oral Hershiser. I really like this card, but the guy is not anybody I ever heard of. Mike Zwanek. We got a Jim Gallagher first Bowman. Then Matt Garza. Jake Peavy. Vernon Wells. A couple rookies I never heard of. Conrad Schmidt. And I heard of Andrew Romine, but I don't think he was too big of a deal. So, next was a stack of junk wax. And I'm not going to go through all these. I don't want to go through a bunch of junk wax. It's not anything I think any of us are interested in. These are all junk wax, as you can see. Starting with, we got the 80, the Donruss. There was a few 86 Fleer, but I just put them in with the junk wax. 87, that's a Ricky, but unfortunately there's a big crease on it, which, you know, whatever. So 90, 91. Then we got some more Fleer, Score, Tops. We got a bunch of 87s, a bunch of 88s, a few 89s, some 90s, some 91s, some oops, I must have skipped over a bunch. There's at least a couple 92s, a couple 93s. About ready to drop these. Then there was 194. There's a 97, and then there's a Stadium Club. I'm going to put those down because my hands are getting too much to hold all those. And then there was some upper decks, all junk wax years. 189, and then the rest was 90. And there was a few 91s, but not as much 90. 192, 194. So those are all junk. Then we had, I believe this was a, let me see. I think this is a 99, a highlight card of Chris Singleton, of all people. Ryan Klesko, 2005 opening day. We had a handful of 2007s, just this, these here. Only one I kept was Torrey Hunter. I needed that for my set. One 2008. Then there was a little more quantity on the rest of these. You had some 2009s. Nobody good in these. I kept all the ones that were good players. Ticket to Stardom, and Topps Town, and the Turkey Red. 2009. Here is 2010. Okay. Like I said, a bunch of those. There's some opening days mixed in here too. I just threw them all in together. I didn't really care. There were some of these black ones. I don't know how rare they were, but they didn't seem like they were worth much. Topps Town of Mauer. Josh Johnson, some kind of weird game card. So that's 2010. That weird game card was something called Topps Attacks with an X instead of a CK. The rest of these, oh, I guess these two. Hold on. All right. I'm not going to go through these big stacks. I'm just going to tell you what they were. These are all 2011s. There's some update, but there was nobody particularly good. I mean, you know, Jason Hayward was one of the ones that I even debated whether I wanted to keep or not, but I put him back. We got some 2012s. That's a pretty nice size stack, too. Go ahead and get those all together. Again, there's some opening day in here. But, yeah, these are all 2012. I kind of like that one, but it's Ricky Romero, so I can't really justify keeping it. We got some 2013s. And quite a bit of those, actually. Quite a bit of 2013. Okay. This stack, I'll try to get it so you can see. That's all 2013. There's a few of the red color variants, but, you know, that's the commons that are that bunch that I didn't want. Then we got some, I think these are all, this one's probably archive, these two here. Then you got some Gypsy Queens, and I believe these are all the same year, 2013. Then you got a few Heritage. These are all, oh, these are 2012s, I guess. So a bunch of those from 2012. Then we just had a couple minis that I didn't need. Ethier, Justin Upton, Michael Pineda, Evan Longoria. All right, that's it for that. I'll just show you the rest of the junk. All right. This stack here is pretty big. I'm just going to grab it on one shot. I'll show you again. That stack there is all late 2000s upper deck. I didn't sort them out from year to year, but they all kind of have the same general look, so I did keep those. There was a couple off different brands and stuff, nothing that I wanted to keep. A couple of the Pete Rose Leaf cards, but I have that set. There's a minor leaguer. This is neat. It's a 88 bootleg rookie set, but there's a big crease in the Thurman, or I'd keep them. And the one football card was a Donovan McNabb with the Redskins. So that's that for those rejects. The last bit of rejects is this. That's a big cube. They're all what I believe are 1989 Pro cards. So I did go through them, obviously. Obviously, there was no, what was his name? Keith Comstock, Baltic groin error. The only card I kept out of that bunch of cards is one I posted on the Past is Alive board. This weird one of Jeff McKnight. So that's one of my keepers. So we're going to get started with the keepers now. First of all, since they're right in camera view, and I'll move them then. This is the 87 Fleer Update tin set, or the glossy set. It is complete. Every card is in there, including the best ones. The best one's probably the Maddox. Then you got McGuire and McGriff, and there's some other cards, but that set is complete. So it's in the tin. This set here is the 1990 rookies. I believe these were only in jumbos. And this is almost a complete set. There's two cards missing, and it's not anybody really great. One of them is Larry Walker, so there is a Hall of Famer. But the other one was Delino Shields. So maybe somebody was an Expos collector. I don't know. All right. And now I guess we're going to go through the stuff that I plan on keeping. I should move some of this stuff out of the way because it's stuff from before. So don't pay any of that in mind. The stuff that you need to focus on is right here. So, grab a handful. Prince Fielder Mini. Oops, of course I'm dropping one right away. Oh, it's a Chipper Jones Mini. No wonder I dropped it. Jimmy Rollins. That's from a Phillies team set. It's numbered with the Phillies. Chase Utley, same thing. Derek Holland, rookie. This card has Euclid, David Wright, Derek Jeter, and Shreen Victorino on it, so I thought it was worth keeping. Here's a Craig Stammen rookie. He was a good reliever for a while. This is a Cy Young from 2009. 2009 gold, Juan Uribe. Jonas Cespedes. This is his rookie debut. I don't know if I had the rookie debut. I know I have his regular rookie. This is one of those weird, I don't know what they call them, cognac or champagne or whatever they call them, but I keep those just in general no matter who it is. If it was a regular Xavier Avery rookie, I would not be keeping it. Here's a Matt Harvey rookie. I'm pretty sure I already have that, so it'll probably be going away. Here's some legendary cuts. We got a few of those. Joe Cronin. We got Wade Boggs. We got a Carlton Fisk. Here's an 84 redo of Felix Hernandez. Here's a 2013 gold Stephen Drew. Here's a green whatever. Ryan Vogelsong, not that it matters who it is. Phil Hughes, rookie from Upper Deck Masterpiece. Don Mattingly, Golden Moments. Here's a Lou Gehrig, Upper Deck Masterpiece. Here's A-Rod, or A-Royd, whatever you choose to call him, from Upper Deck. The CC Sabathia, Golden Moments. Mariano Rivera. Don Mattingly. There's a lot of Yankees in this section. Thurman Munson. Reggie Jackson. Yogi Berra. Dylan Betances rookie, which I believe I have, but we'll check. Babe Ruth, history of the game. Andrew Jones is a Yankee. Derek Jeter masterpiece. Derek Jeter tops. Joe DiMaggio, Golden Greats. Joe DiMaggio, legendary cuts. Derek Jeter, 2013 tops. And Mariano Rivera, saves record, chasing history. All right. Here's some more. I'm going to show you guys everything I got. Casey Kotchman. That's just because it's an 84 redo. Casey Kotchman isn't normally somebody I keep. Matt Latos, rookie. David Hernandez, rookie. Yadier Molina, all-star card. Andrew McCutchen, all-star. Albert Pujols, World Series 2011. We got a Cal Ripken, Hallmark Heroes, Gypsy Queen. We got a Mike Trout. That's a nice card. I think it's worth a ton, but Chasing the Dream. Manny Ramirez, Upper Deck Future Stars. Here's Daisuke Matsuzaka, rookie, Upper Deck Masterpiece. MLB Artifacts, Manny Ramirez. I kept this one. It's Omar Vizquel. I'm thinking it might be close to his last card. It's 2009. I have to check that out. Here is a Leland and LaRussa manager card. Gordon Beckham, Ticket to Stardom rookie. Here's a Lincecum, Upper Deck. Brian Wilson, I'm pretty sure I have that, but so we'll probably put it with the other ones. Hank Aaron, Heritage, Flashback. Joey Votto, Heritage. Brian Howard, All-Star Game. Nolan Reimold, rookie. Matt Carpenter, First Bowman. Ernie Banks, Gypsy Queen. Mike Stanton, Gypsy Queen. Jason Hayward, and it has a tiny crease, so I already know I'm rejecting that one, so we'll put that in there. Carl Yastrzemski, David Ortiz. Here's a Max Scherzer, pretty early. There's only one line of stats. Cy Young, legendary cut. Carlton Fisk, that one's neat. I like that one. Waving the ball fair. Manny. Dave Parker, no, it's not an original. There's a few of those in here. Ray Campanella, top 60. Another one of these. Well, this is actually, no, it's, I think, 2012, Jeter. Joe Morgan, Golden Moment. Joe Mauer, 2012. Javi Guerra, rookie. I collect the Metal Universe cards. It's a Robin Ventura. Sean Doolittle rookie, I think I have that. Eric Hosmer, rookie debut, probably have that. Adam Greenberg, he is an interesting story. He was the guy that got hit by a pitch on his first at bat. He came back, it says, 7 years after being injured, just for one at bat. Tom Seaver, Gypsy Queen, Logan Forsythe, rookie, Brian Wilson, Ryan Braun, career day, Gypsy Queen, Frank Robinson. This is a Play Hard, Albert Pujols, opening day. Miguel Cabrera. Looks like an 85 tops, but of course, again, it's a diamond whatever. Catfish Hunter redo. Fred McGriff, 93. And Tim Stauffer, Diamond Anniversary shiny card. All right, here's some more. Rookie card, Jesus Montero, Austin Romine, Willen Rosario. Pretty much a bunch of catchers. Ryan Howard, the red, Walmart variant or whatever it is. Ben Sheets, upper deck. We have Brian Wilson's Chasing History, George Brett Chasing History, Johan Santana Chasing History, and Kerry Wood Chasing History. We got a Tom Glavine rookie. So that's one junk wax. Oh, Andre Dawson, I guess that's junk wax too. Carlos Santana, which is numbered. There you go. A pretty ragged looking Todd Helton. Jose Lean rookie. I don't think I have that in my box. Here is a Nomar Garciaparra upper deck. Ted Lilly, he passed, I believe, and yeah. I like the 70, that's at the 71 look. There's a CC Sabathia, Star Quest. Andrew Jones, upper deck. Chipper Jones, opening day. This is a weird one. This is a Barry Larkin. The card that, I guess it exists, but it looks different. I don't know, whatever. Orlando Cepeda, 60th. Prince Fielder, 84 redo. Roy Halladay, I assume it's a gold. Tim Lincecum, Heritage. Jim Thome. This is like the year he retired, I guess. Here's some kind of weird medallion gold thing. Chris Medlin. Jimmy Rollins. Here is Andre Dawson and Justin Upton. Todd Helton triple play. Michael Pineda, 84 style. Dontrelle Willis, player I kind of collect. Yadier Molina. Jordan Pacheco. I'm not sure if I need that one or not. We'll see. Devin Mesoraco, I'm pretty sure I have that, but again, we'll check. Tom Malone, I probably have that. And Liam Hendricks, I think I have that. Cal Ripken. And we got Frank Thomas and Canerco to add to my Thomas collection. Getting a little long here, but I'm going to try to finish up. Maybe it's going to be a longer video, though. We're already at 18 seconds, almost at the 18-minute mark. Here's Kennedy, Kershaw, and Holiday. So these two good ones. Here's a Braun documentary. Yadier Molina, opening day. Vlad Guerrero, Star Quest. Felix Hernandez from 2011, winning the Cy Young Award. Adrian Beltre, 71 look. Zach Britton, that could be a rookie, I'm not sure. I think they redid the original Bowman's Best. Jim Thome, a blue one, no number on it. Carlos Gomez, I collect him. Shelby Miller, rookie. Niger Morgan, I like him. David Wright. Ken Griffey Jr. Javi Guerra. Juris Familia, rookie. A David Ortiz. Oops, I'm dropping my cards. Most RBI by a DH. Here's a neat one. Chris Sabo, bootleg, 88. Cincinnati Reds. And that's a 88 rookies, 3, number 2. Koufax and Kershaw. Here's a Langston rookie. Here's a Bob Feller looking like 1952. Ryan Howard. A DAV limited edition, whatever that is. Something to do with some kind of fundraiser, I guess. This one's not in great shape. As you can see, there's creases. I had a Chase Utley one, too. It actually had a poop stain on it, so I had to get rid of that. We got Cabrera, Hamilton, and Encarnacion. We got Price, Verlander, and Weaver. We got Jay Buhner from the 88 rookie set. Nolan Ryan, top 60. Tyler Chatwood rookie. George Brett, and this is from the Indiana Blue Sox Incorporated. John Axford, I was a fan of him. I have a bobblehead of him, actually. John Franco, rookie, Topps rookie. We got Trevor Bauer, who I like. Joe Morgan, archive. Lou Brock, if I drop it. Lou Brock, chasing history. Adam Jones, Babe Ruth, legendary cuts. This one really floored me, but then I flipped it over. Card your mom threw out. Casey Kelly, Babe Ruth. Another Babe Ruth I just dropped. Derek Jeter, Upper Deck. Classic walk-offs, Derek Jeter. Jeff Cirillo. I don't know if I want to keep that or not. And this one I kept just because it looks cool. It looks like it was done in Miller Park, so I like that. Paul Molitor, Upper Deck. I'm pretty sure I have that. This is another one of those Indiana Blue Sox. I couldn't tell you who Eddie Milner is. Here's a Manny Bowman Chrome, but it looks like it's seen better days. So I might be able to scratch some of this stuff off the Chrome, whatever it is. But yeah, there's kind of a spot there, so I don't know what that is. Tim Lincecum. And some kind of Walmart thing. Rene Tassani, never heard of him, but there's a Diamond Anniversary rookie. Ben Revere rookie. Altuve. 2013. That one actually looks like it has some kind of crease on it, darn it. It's not a big crease. I think I'll keep that. We'll take a look at it. I don't even know if I need it. Kerry Wood. Leaf. 87 Lee Smith. Frank Thomas, I don't think I have. Raji Davis, another one of the glittery ones. Here is a Brandon Morrow Blue Jays card. Joe Mauer. Tigers with Prince Fielder on it. And Cabrera. Prince Fielder again. Cespedes rookie. I think that's archive. Eric Sogard rookie. Kevin Youkilis, 84. Ian Kinsler, chasing history. Tim Hudson, 2013. Chipper Jones, chasing history. Altuve, 2012. Roy Halladay and Freddie Freeman. This is actually from his rookie year. So this is almost like his best card, the best card I got. So, as you can see, nothing big dollar. But I think the set by itself was worth the 20. So I was very happy to go through it. Find a few gems that I can add to my collection. And not big money, but, you know, and the stuff that I don't want, I'll probably put in a lot for someone else to buy. So, alright, well, thanks for watching.